Hey everybody, welcome back to another cold and miserable day in the Arizona desert. This is Tuesday, February 1st, sorry, at about 9:40, and I've got the day off today, so of course this is what the weather is like. Every day when I've got to be out all day doing client work, it's sunny and beautiful, and yeah, well, you know, I'm sure it happens to you guys too. So, first things first, I have once again ripped the threads out of the camera that I normally record with, which I'm recording with now. I'm holding it in my hand, of course. I have ripped the threads out, repaired them, ripped them out, repaired them, and ripped them out again. So I can't mount it on the tripod today. So the tripod mounted camera is going to be an older Sony Handycam. Since mainly that video is going to be high speed, I don't think anybody will really notice the difference. So, things I want to get done today before it starts dumping rain on me. And if I've never mentioned it, I spent 19 years in the Seattle, Washington area. So, if rain was going to kill me, it would have done it a long time ago. So, while I don't particularly want to be out in it, it doesn't scare me. I got a lot of this kind of stuff to put back on today. Small parts that I've painted. I got a little bit of paint correction inside to do. Just stuff I've got overspray on that I want to clean up or that I scratched up. My big goal today is this unit here. I want to get this in, and I want to see if my decision to get the one without the extended face that the switch is all mounted in, to get this shorter one that's kind of meant to go behind the dash, if that is going to be a correct decision and will get me the kind of clearance that I need. It goes on, it's exactly the same on the outside as the old one, so all the mounts will work. I've got them cleaned up and painted. I have to figure out a rear mount because I think I just had a chunk of wood stuffed under the old one, and you know, it may get that again because there's really no place to put this hanging mount from, because this is all the way jammed in the back underneath the heater box. So there's really no place to put that going up, so it's got to go down. So I'm going to work on that a bit, but that's my big goal. But I want to get all this little stuff done first. So going to get camera over on the tripod and we'll get to work. Okay, I've got updates. First update is, I mean, this isn't going to come as any surprise. My first update is that I'm an idiot, and the Sony Handycam that I was going to use on a tripod, the battery will not hold a charge, and I didn't realize it until several hours after I had tried to use it. So I lost a bunch of video, which probably isn't that harmful anyway, since you were probably just staring at my ass the whole time as it is. So yay, I don't have to cut that. And you know what, Sony, that is handy. So you did give that the right name. It is a Handycam. So I've got all of these small parts back in, like that. I did my touch-up paint work over on the steering column. It looks like crap, but that matches the rest of the paint I've done. I have my underdash AC evap mounted. I had to pull the knob off of the defrost because it hits it, and I have an older one which I have put on that I have already ground the bottom off that will let me at least get shift to the defrost. It is in place. I have not made the back mount yet. You can see it's still being held up with a chunk of wood, but that is where it's gonna go. And now I've only got one thing to see. Can I shift gears in this? Now, since I don't have a camera that mounts to a tripod, I'm gonna have to try and hold it in my hand to do this, and of course that's gonna suck. But rear shot of it, that is pretty much centered in the vehicle. It's weighted a little bit over to the driver's side. I don't really like that, but unless I really want to start poking more holes in the dash, that's where it's going to go. And you know, that's where it was before, so that's where it's going to go. So let's fire it up. Let's see if I can shift it or if I'm going to have more fun. Let me wedge myself in there and I'll be right back. Okay, so this really is the moment of truth. I'm going to have to, well, I got my pedal covers on too. They fit really nice. So I'm going to have to switch the camera into the other hand, and hoping you can see this. Let's give it a whirl. There's no coolant in it, but we're not going to run it very long. In fact, I don't even need to push the clutch in on this. fuel pump, Bluetooth, and away we go. Oh, look, I'm reading oil pressure today. It's that sending unit. I got another one supposed to arrive today. Okay, let's try the trans. First, third, fifth. I can shift the trans. The moment of truth. 4 high. Let's go back into first gear. Let's go 4 high first. That should be what I'm in. Nope, I'm in a neutral. Oh, there we go. 4 high right there. Yep. 2 high. Yep, right there. Oh, you know what? I can test my 4-wheel drive light too. Let's try that. Oh, there we go. 4-wheel drive light on. Yay. Okay. 4-wheel drive light off. That's 2 high. Next is neutral. Oh, is that neutral? Okay, that's neutral. Clutch is all the way out. 4 high. Will it go? Come on, baby. Go in. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It contacted it. But it is in. Yay. So, that gamble paid off. I'm not going to have to bend the shifters. That makes me a happy camper. Let's get it back to 2 high. That's it right there, right? Yep, that's 4 high. So 2 high, and I can go through all those gears. Yes. Okay. First things first, it's bloody lunchtime. I'm going to take a break and I'm going to come back and I'm going to get that wood out of there and I'm going to construct myself some kind of mount in the back. You can see the knob here that I added that I had ground off, and I had actually already done that in the past. It's a tight fit, but I can get defrost on and off. And considering how often I use defrost out in the Arizona desert, that's good enough. Air conditioning is far more important here than defrost. All right, food. So after setting a seat in it and looking at that with the seat in it, that is not going to fly. It is way too far over toward the driver's side. That's going to have to go over as far as it can toward the passenger side. So I don't know what mounting holes I was using before, but the other one works, so this one has to work too. Okay, I got more updates. I decided that box was too far over to the driver's side. So those brackets are on long slots where they bolt up under the dash. So they were both all the way as far to the left as they would go to the driver's side. So I took the passenger side one down, I slid the driver's side one all the way to the right and found a new hole for the one on the passenger side. And now I'd say I'm a good 2 inches further over to the right. So I put a seat in it and let's see how that's going to work. And I pulled the seat covers off it, and I haven't had them off for, since I put them on there, and I found that, which doesn't make me very happy. I bought these seats brand new 20 years ago. But anyway, I'll think about that one. Now let's get in and give it a shot. And seat all the way back. Nope, there it is, seats all the way back. Let's put a little recline on it. There we go. All right, so that's going to be fine. That gives my leg more than enough room to clear that. And since it's still the same amount toward the fore and aft, it's still the same. I don't have to worry about checking the shifting again, because when it hit, it would have hit here, not up on these things. So yeah, that's fine. Defrost is still, it works. It works. Okay, so now the bracket on the back. Let me show you that. Nice day, the sun came out eventually. Alright, see if I can get you up in here and you can see it. I don't know, I can't see the phone screen again. You can see the bracket that mounts on the back, and again, I don't know if you can see it. It's right there, I think. I can't see it now. Anyway, it's right here somewhere. And probably can't see it. I can't see the camera screen. And there is no way to go up. So it's going to have to come down to here. And I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to pop another hole right here. I'll mount it to that, and I'll use another screw just like the rest of these that are in it. Okay, I got my bracket made. I'm painting it now because it's just a bare piece of metal and I don't want it to rust. Plus it's going to be visible and I don't want it to be ugly. So I am doing that now while I'm waiting for the paint to dry. I thought I'd come out and just see if I could think of any last minute things. As soon as I said the sun had come out, it went back behind the clouds, which is just fine because it just shines right in through this door in the afternoon and makes it hard for me to see anything. I got my hole drilled back there for the extra screw that's going to mount it. And if you guys don't have one of these things, you really ought to seriously get one because it can change the way you do almost everything inside of these tight areas. I bought the DeWalt kit that came with this, the little handle that you can put on it, and the flexi shaft. And this also comes apart and can be even shorter. It can only be like this long. So I think they're normally about 30 bucks, and I think I got it on sale for 20, but it's been great. And one other thing. Who in God's name thought of lime cucumber flavor Gatorade? Seriously. I mean, stop it. This ain't Gatorade. It's G+. Oh, it is Gatorade. But lime cucumber, I mean, that's just wrong. And I like limes and I like cucumbers, but they ain't going together real good for me. Anyway, let me go see if that part is dried and we'll come out and see if we can knock this off. It's 3:30. I'd like to wrap it up a little early and feel good about it. Okay, I know it's probably hard to see, but there is my bracket back there screwed down. And this unit is located where I want it, and it is really solid. Of course, this is a CJ Jeep, and it will destroy it within a few years. But you know what? Maybe that means it's just time for a set of soft-dried springs on it. I know I'm ready for it to have soft-dried springs on it. Anyway, it's 3:45. I have had a good day today. I have made really good progress on this, so I'm going to knock it off a bit early and go in and feel good about the day. Okay, that's going to be it for this time. I want to thank you 3D printing guys for sticking with me through these Jeep videos, and you Jeep guys who discovered me while I'm doing this, welcome, and thanks everybody for watching. Catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.